All right, good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I'm with you probably till 5 o'clock today. I'm disheveled. Man, it's been a rough couple days. Actually, for a few reasons. But mainly, I took on another project. And I'm just tired. And I'm not finished. Hopefully, I finish. If I don't finish the project today, then I'll finish the project on Saturday. But I'm hoping that I can finish it today. It's got to be done by Sunday. So, but I'm really close. I just got to go and clean some stuff up. I hope everybody's doing good. I know I started the stream. It had the wrong date on it. And then something happened here. My issue that's been happening recently happened. And I think I just need a new computer. I'm running one of these little M1 Mac Minis, and I need to upgrade to a real computer, you know, a real Mac. So, but that is what it is. Again, welcome everybody to the show. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if I look it. I feel like I feel it, but I don't know if I look it. But Jack says you'll get it tomorrow. What will I get tomorrow? I'm not working on it tomorrow. It's either today, I finish it, or Saturday, I finish it. Because Thursday and Friday, I had a little baby. And I don't necessarily want her. Oh, my setup, I get my setup correct. I don't think it's the setup. I think it's this computer. It's just a little old and out of date. It's M1. And it's just old and out of date. I need a new computer. It's time. But I hope everybody's doing good. I'll say the hellos. There's only a few people here who've said hello so far, so this part will go quickly. Robert Willis, good afternoon. Erica, I didn't do thumbs up. Maybe I was doing something with my thoughts. So. Erica Hummins representing Reading, good afternoon. We got Lewis in the house representing Sharonville, good afternoon. Jack, good afternoon. He's representing Newport. Regina Denson Griffin representing Madisonville. Good afternoon to all of those people. Those are my top 5. They got in. I don't know if they were the top 5 on the first go around, but they're top 5 now. So it is what it is. Pamela Kinney in the house representing North Avondale. We got Andrea Bussell from Gulf Manor. Good afternoon. Myosha says, didn't get picked for a jury. I'm sad. I told you your behind wasn't going to get picked. I told you you wasn't going to get picked. Didn't I tell you you wasn't going to get picked? Didn't I tell you? I told you. You know, I'm not one of them people who like to say, I told you so. But I told you so. I told you. It always drives me crazy when people say I'm not one of them people who like to say I told you so in the middle of saying I told you so. I'm an I told you so type of guy. If I told you, I told you. But I told you wasn't going to get picked. But good afternoon. Nat in the house representing Madville. Good afternoon, Nat Turner. We got Brent representing Dallas, Texas. Good afternoon. Vincent Jones, Blue Ash. Good afternoon. Iona Bentley representing Finneytown. Good afternoon to you. Maya says, I hate you, hater. How's it being a hater telling the truth? You could have said it, I was a hater before it turned out to be the truth. But once it ends up being the truth, you realize I was not being a hater. I was telling you what was gonna happen. It's not being a hater. Terry Anderson representing downtown. Good afternoon. Ron in the house. Ron says Ron is cussing. All right. Well, good afternoon to you. We got Dina Johnson in the house. Oh, thank you, the Lord. Emanuel made it to work today. I make it to work every day. This is not work for me. This is not work. Good afternoon, representing Walnut Hills. Good afternoon, Dina. Ben Thomas in the house. Good afternoon, representing Northwestern Pleasant Ridge. Good afternoon. Got Tanika in the house, representing Orlando, Florida. Tanika, oh, I forgot your hoodie. Did you still want it? Because, did you still want the hoodie? I forgot about your hoodie. If you still want it, I'll send it to you. Just send me a text. You don't have to answer on here. I guess I shouldn't have said it on here. But I didn't, until I saw your name, I'm like, she sent me a text and said she wanted a hoodie. I forgot. So text me if you still want the hoodie, and I'll get it to you. Dwayne Larkin representing Mount Airy. Good afternoon. Terry Coleman representing E-Town, yes, Evanston. Good afternoon. It could have been Emanuel Town, for all we know. DeAndre Crosby, what's up? Steban Speed in the house, representing Westwood. Good afternoon. Carolyn Smith, representing East Walnut Hills. Good afternoon. Daryl Carpenter in the house, representing Lab B in Forest Park. And I don't think that I've been on live since you got the what do they call it? Promotion. I had COVID 17th degree, and so I still can't pull words. I could not think of the word promotion. So I've not been on since you got the promotion. So congratulations to you on the promotion. Yeah. Out there in Forest Park. Maria Smith out there in North College Hill. Good afternoon. Got Fame in the house. The Big MILF. Wait, you're listening in the Big MILF, aka Milfer. Okay. All that other MILF stuff, that's not what you was talking about. Fame, good afternoon. Brenda, representing Fairfield, good afternoon. Daryl said, hell yeah, she wanted it if she paid for it. I don't think, no, she didn't pay for it yet. But yeah. If she wants it, I'll get it out to you tomorrow morning. Because by the time I get out here, I'm post off. Tomorrow morning, I'll get it out to you. Myosha's still talking about this jury stuff. I told you wasn't going to get picked. I almost got picked, and it was a murder case, and I was mad as hell that I didn't get picked because it sounded super interesting. You should have gone in knowing you weren't going to get picked because somebody who knows this stuff had already told your behind you wasn't going to get picked. Well, thank you for exercising patience. And again, I apologize to you. I really do. Color Me Bert. Good afternoon. Got LaDonna representing Price Hill. Good afternoon. Yes, thank you for the word, the promotion. Let's see. Scott, representing West Walnut Hills. Good afternoon. Hold on. Tria. Man, I ain't seen Tria in she been boycotting me. You know what I'm saying? She been boycotting me like I'm the NFL or something. Nobody's boycotting the NFL but me. All right, I got you. I get it in the mail tomorrow. No, nobody's boycotting the NFL but me. But Tria was boycotting me. But she's back. So whatever it was that I had to do, I did it. And she's back. Good afternoon, Tria, out there still being classy in Columbia Township. Let's see. A few people noticing Tria. Jeffrey Darden. Good afternoon. We got Twin in the house. Twin says he's repping Finneytown Kroger. Jason representing Walnut Hills. Good afternoon. I'm so sorry to hear about that, Tria. I'm sorry, I just read the thing. I don't want to read it out loud because I don't know why. But if y'all can see the comments, prayers out to you and to your family. And and I'll keep y'all in prayer. For real, I will. I'm sorry to hear that. Pat Rogers, good afternoon. Good afternoon. LaDonna says I had to block him. Sick of it. Huh? I'm not. Huh? I don't know what she's talking about. Dina says E-Man lied to us. I finally met him in person. He is not fat. That's not true. I am quite fat. Don't believe what she say. Cause she going out like Kunta Kinte. No, she's not going out like Kunta Kinte. But I no, I'm a heavy guy. But it was nice meeting you, Dina. It was really nice meeting you. And thank you for the compliment. Lamont Jones. Good afternoon. Let me see. I think this is it. I think I got to everybody. Valisa Lovett. Good afternoon. Let me see. I think I said Terry. I think I got to everybody. Lamont Edwards, representing Madisonville. Good afternoon. Corey, representing Corey McDougal, representing Green Township. Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm scrolling quickly. Jerica Van Hola to you. And good afternoon. There you go, Myosha. He said he is fat, and it's true. Al Johnson representing Stinktown. Not exactly sure what that means or where that is. And I think that's it. All right, so we got everybody. I've said hello to everybody and welcome. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody who supported, who has supported or will support by buying. Oh, do I have them here? I don't have any of them here. But by buying the white and pink or the pink and gray hoodies, I appreciate y'all. Again, every penny of that money will go to an organization. I think I have settled on the organization out of Akron. I'm going to try to get in touch with that young man to get him on the show. So you guys will, hopefully get an opportunity to, if nothing else, I'll definitely play the video where they highlighted him, which is how I learned about him. And, you guys will see where your money goes or where it is going, because it hasn't gone there yet, or where it has gone by the time. Either way, you're going to know who got the money. And, hopefully you feel like you did something, because you did. Yeah, so there's that. And again, ladies in particular, but everybody, go feel around up in there. You know what I'm saying? Check them out. Make sure they all good, feel for lumps and all of that kind of stuff. Do that stuff on a regular basis. And in particular, ladies, go get that exam. Because that's what it's about. The pink, because somebody, it's just your logo. And I'm like, well, yeah, because I just made it for me to wear. And, put the pink ribbon on there, because to me, what the pink ribbon should do is, when you see that, you should think, as a woman in particular, but again, men too. But as a woman in particular, I want you to think, have I checked? Am I on my regular schedule of checking for lumps and stuff? And have I had my exam? That's what the pink should hopefully remind you of. And that's the reason why, I'll be wearing it, all winter. I'm not young, so I probably won't be wearing it in the summer. I got some t-shirts too, so I'll wear the t-shirts during the summer. But yeah, I that's the reason why I made the one that I made, and then of course somebody on here said, "Oh, I want one," and then somebody else said, "Hey, I want one of those," and then I said, "Okay, that's cool." For real, that's how the whole. Y'all know me. I'm not sitting around. Ooh, what can I sell? Ooh, how can I make some money? Not yet. And look, the website gonna be a few days late. I got a young lady working on it. I was working on it, but I got so much going on, and you know, I do get distracted from time to time. So now I have a young lady working on it who should have it up and ready to go, like the actual website where I'll sell actual merch and other things. But all of that being said, I wasn't sitting around thinking about how can I make some money off of breast cancer awareness. I made one. It was really just gonna be a one-off. Well, really a two-off, because I made the hoodie and I made a t-shirt. And that was going to be it. It was going to be something that I could wear on the live stream all month, just so y'all would look at it and hopefully some woman would be like, why has he got on a pink? Well, have I had my exam? I haven't had my exam yet. You know, and that was going to be the whole thing for it. And then, you know, y'all said y'all wanted it, so that's what I did. But, yeah, it will be going to a good organization. It will be going to a good organization. Diane says, get both mammogram and pap smear checks. My mom passed from ovarian cancer. Oh. So, my mom, you know, I told you my mom passed from breast cancer. And so, of course, that's why that's important. But I hadn't really even thought about ovarian cancer. So, yeah, get them exams. Get those exams. Trust me when I tell y'all, you know, especially if you somebody mama, you probably get on somebody's nerves every once in a while, but they want you here getting on their nerves. If you somebody's mama, somebody's husband, somebody's wife, you get on that husband's nerves every once in a while, probably more than every once in a while. He won't say it because he love you, but you be getting on his nerves. But he wants you here to get on his nerves. You won't decide what to eat. You know what I'm saying? You won't cook what he wants you to cook. Is that cause you know, we live in a different society. It ain't always the woman's role to cook no more. The issue that me and Mrs. Livingston have is when she cook, it's all good. Like, I don't care what you cook. You cooked. It's all good. It don't matter, you know. Sometimes do you want me to cook this? Do you want me to cook that? And cook this. And then she cook it and I'm happy and it's all good. And then sometimes, you know, I don't feel like cooking and I don't feel like cooking. So, okay, what you want to eat? And she can't ever decide what the heck to eat. And then I want, how about we do some Chinese? I ain't in the mood for no Chinese, you know, okay. Well, how about we do, I ain't in the mood for, then what in the hell do you want to eat? Why is this so hard? I just came up with 10 different ideas. How do you say, it don't matter? I don't care, whatever, I don't care. All right, Chinese. No, I don't want no Chinese. Okay, but Chinese, I don't want no Chinese. It don't matter what else. Okay. What about barbecue? I don't feel like no barbecue. Okay. Well, what about, you know what I'm saying, we can go get some, I'm in the mood for some fried fish. Oh, I don't feel like no fried fish. What in the hell do you want? It don't matter. It matters. It clearly matters. So she get on my nerves sometimes. This is little stuff like that. Like, dang, I gotta do everything. I gotta come up with what we go eat. I gotta do everything. Everything? How is that everything? Every once in a while, you had to decide what we gonna get for takeout. That's everything. You know what I'm saying? When I had to do it, it feel like I'm doing everything. So yeah, you a woman, you got a husband, get on his nerves, that's fine. He wants you here to get on his nerves. So, exam. Get them exams. Okay, I think that's about enough of that. Excuse me. For everybody who over the weekend, you know, I delivered the shirts, because y'all know I ain't been here since Friday. Or was it Thursday? I don't even remember. Did I do the show Friday? It don't matter. For everybody who I delivered shirts and had an opportunity to meet y'all, I've enjoyed everyone that I've met. I haven't met anyone where I'm like, ooh, I don't want to meet them no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, y'all all cool. Y'all are all cool. So, yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all all for the support, for all the encouraging words, and all that kind of stuff. And man, I've enjoyed meeting every single one of y'all. Lil Baby got some stuff. Um, a couple people gave Lil Baby some stuff. I don't know if people want me to put their business out there and say their names, but for her it was like almost like a pre-Halloween, like, oh, we going to these people's houses and they giving me stuff. And I was thinking, why are y'all giving her stuff? She don't need nothing. She fine. She don't need no candy. She don't need no books. She don't need no toys. She don't need nothing. But she appreciated it. She was very, very happy about all of the little gifts. So, appreciate that. And I met a young lady. In Kroger on Monday. On Monday. See, what had happened was, because y'all know I didn't do the show on Monday. I fully intended on doing the show on Monday, and I was chilling. And then, out of nowhere, I get a phone call, and, oh, I need your help, Doc. And you know when they say Doc, it's church stuff. Doc, I need your help. I need your help, Doc. And I'm like, what you need? What you need? And then, oh, I need you to come over and help me do this because we renovating here, and so my system is this, and I need help getting my system together. And okay. It's got to be done by Sunday. This is the project I'm telling y'all that I took on. It's got to be done by Sunday. And, oh, Doc, I need help. Oh, Doc, help me out, Doc. All right. So I thought it was going to be a quick run over here, do this, get out. Because I had a surprise day off work, off my actual job. So I had a surprise day off work. So I was chilling, like me and Mrs. Livingston, we was chilling. She was like, so what you gonna do today now that you ain't gotta go into work? And I was like, I'm gonna probably go downstairs because I got a few shirts where I got screens that I've got screens ready to do some printing. So I was like, I'm gonna probably knock out a few of these shirts and, have, something, fresh to wear and some different stuff to put on the site when it come up and all of that kind of stuff. And she was like, okay. And almost as soon as I said that, my phone rang. But I thought, okay, I'll go over here. He really just need me to go and plug some cables in and all of that kind of stuff. But no, it's I need a whole new system set up in a week. And I don't have the components or the cables or the mixing console or, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that bad. It ended up being that bad because some of the stuff that he had was shot and had to be replaced. But I really did think I'm going to go over here, spend a couple hours, and then do the show. And then I looked up, and it was 3 o'clock. And that was when I sent the message that I won't be here, that I won't do the show on Monday. So then I was doing this, but I was hungry. And then Mrs. Livingston called me, and she said, I'm just telling all her little business, but she going to be mad at me. It's cool. I'm going to tell all her little business. She said, this is another, she be getting on my nerves. I love the heck out that lady, but she be getting on my nerves. And so she was like, remember I told you last night on the way home that I was stopping to get some bath tissue? That's what they call it at the grocery store now. It's bath tissue. We used to call it toilet paper, but they call it bath tissue now. Remember I told you I was stopping to get some bath tissue? And I'm like, yeah. She like, can you stop and pick it up? What? I'm not going to be home till like 9 o'clock. And she like, no, I need it. I need you to stop and pick it up. Not I need it, like she wasn't sitting on the, but she needed it in the house. apparently she felt something brewing. And I was like, oh my goodness. So then I leave. I go to Kroger, and I'm in Kroger, and I run into a nice young lady. And she chastised me and encouraged me. It was almost like talking to my mama. I don't know, how other people's mamas deal and handle them. But my mama, it was very rarely just, good job. It was always, I like that, but you could have did that better. I like this, and you could have did that better. Or it wasn't always, oh, you in trouble. It was, son, you do a good job doing this, but, you'll get in trouble for this, and this, you did a good job. You're getting in trouble. Now, that don't mean that you bad. It just mean that what you did, you ain't got no business doing, because you do this good, and you do that good, so why can't you just do this good, It was always a mixture of good and bad. And I was speaking to the young lady in Kroger. I didn't get her name. But, whoever she is, she missed whoever. She was, I say young lady, but, she was probably, I'm not going to guess that lady's age. She was older than me. She was probably old enough to be my mama, which is why it felt like my mama talking to me. And she said, I love your show. She said, you don't do your show enough. You don't do your show enough. You should do your show more regularly. I be trying to look for it, and it don't be on. You should do your show regularly, like you're here right now when you should be doing your show. And I'm like, I'm on a run. I'm actually busy doing something else, but I got sent here, and she gave me that. Yeah, right. Look, and I'm like, for real, I would be right now tightening something down or connecting some cables somewhere, but I got a call that I needed to come here. And because I was on the phone, had my little AirPod in with Mrs. Livingston, and I'm like, and part of me was like, you want me to, she can tell you, but I didn't do that, And she like, like you're here right now. You should be doing your show. I'm like, okay. Yes, ma'am. And she like, but I like when you're on, I like the stuff that you be saying. She say, but what I don't like, I do, what I'm saying? She alternated good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. She said, but what I don't like all that cussing. When you do all of the cussing, and I had to come back later, because I don't like all the cussing. I understand we human, and people say some words, but it's just too much. Yes, ma'am. But I like the show. I like what you're doing. And so it was cool. I appreciated her. I wish I would have got her name. When I left Kroger, I said to Mrs. Livingston, because I was on the phone with her the whole time, because, of course, go to the store and get this never ends with just get this. It's always, okay, go to the store, get some bath tissue. Okay, I'll be right back. Are you at the store? Yeah, I'm at the store. I'm in the line. Can you pick up some? Okay, yeah. What you cooking tonight? You got everything you need to cook? No, as a matter of fact, can you pick up some? Hold on, let me go get a cart, cause I just came in to get this, and now I got a whole list, and so I'm on the phone the whole time, and she just thinking of stuff. Do we have some? I don't know. I'm not at home. I don't do the cooking and shit. You tell me. Do we have that? I don't know if we got. Pick up some cheese, if you don't mind. Pick up some cheese. Cheese. I'm all the way over here. Let me go get some cheese. Oh. All right. Now I'm headed to the line. Anything else? No, I'm good. All right. I'm headed to the line. Oh, can you pick up some? So, yeah, I ended up doing a whole grocery shopping trip. It wasn't too bad. I only ended up with like two bags of grocery and a big thing of bath tissue, which is, we called it toilet paper, but they don't call it toilet paper in the store. It says bath tissue. Talk about don't do Mrs. Livingston like that. And you were rolling your eyes at, absolutely. We do FaceTime and I roll my eyes because I do it face to face. It ain't nothing. She know. But yes, I met the young lady up in Kroger, and it was a pleasure meeting you. If you're watching, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. I don't know if the young lady is in the chat. I don't know if she's in the chat, but it was a pleasure. Because she said sometimes she don't get a chance to check it out live. So sometimes she had to go and watch it later on because she be at work. And so she had to go and watch it later on. And, that's when she gets to the cussing and then she just scroll past that. So if you're watching, it was a pleasure to meet you. All right. What else is going on? So apparently there was like a bootleg Klan rally in New York. I missed the bootleg Klan rally talk. Twins say, what Kroger's? There's no Kroger's. What Kroger she work at? She didn't work at Kroger. She was in there getting some stuff. And Shahara, she wasn't saying me cussing. She was talking about the callers cussing because she know I don't cuss. Everybody know that. But she didn't work at Kroger. She was just picking up some stuff. So we got, 6 days now to the election? And I'll be honest, I fell asleep last night with the television on. Mrs. Livingston is out of town. So I fell asleep last night with the television on, I think CNN. And, oh my God, I dreamed all night about the daggone election because that's all they talked about all night. I don't get to fall asleep with the TV on the news channel without hitting the sleep timer when Mrs. Livingston is here. Because if nothing else, she'll get up and turn the TV off. She can't sleep with that noise in her head. But I can. But, yeah, I dreamed all night about this daggone election. And now, because I'm different than a lot of people. I enjoy all the election stuff. I enjoy all of the twists and turns. I enjoy all of the twists and turns and all of that kind of stuff. I do. I enjoy it. And I enjoy this new twist with the comedian talking about Puerto Rico and black people carving watermelons instead of pumpkins for Thanksgiving. And I enjoy how that is kind of blowing back on Trump. And it's almost like his own October surprise. He gave himself his own October surprise. The last week of the election, you held a rally in a place that you really didn't need to hold a rally in because you're not going to win New York. It's just not going to happen. No reasonable person, no half reasonable person thinks Donald Trump is going to win New York. So why are you doing a rally at Madison Square Garden? Just to say you did. And then it might have turned the election for definitely some Puerto Ricans and some Latinos. It might have turned, you gave yourself your own unnecessary October surprise. And then I see he's on Fox saying, hey, come on, we all knew what he was going to say. Well, I never met that comedian. Never heard of him. I didn't hear what he said. I don't know who he is. I wish he wasn't there. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. I didn't tell him to say that stuff. I didn't know he was going to say it. I don't even know what he said. It's always. Oh, hold on. Let me get the phones up. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have the phones up. Oh, it's updating the app. But yeah, he never knows anything. He never knows anything. He didn't do it. He didn't invite him. He didn't hear the joke. He heard that the joke was bad. He loves Puerto Ricans. All of that kind of stuff. That's right. It was a love fest, he said. He said it was a love fest. Hold on, wait a minute. What is this? Okay, I'm not 100% sure what that is. But yeah, I don't know. He gave himself on his own October surprise, but I like those twists and turns. Because they were saying momentum-wise, which y'all know me. If you know me, I guess I should say. I don't necessarily believe in polls. I understand they exist. I don't believe them to be accurate depictions of the public sentiment on a thing. I understand the science behind it. I took some classes in college on it. I never really liked it, but you asked 1,000 people or whatever. That just shows you what those 1,000 people believe. But for people who believe in polls, apparently momentum had swung from being in favor of Harris to now Trump's momentum was on an upward swing. If you're to believe people who believe polls. But I don't know. I think this thing has kind of turned it around. When you have to make a special stop to Sean Hannity to say to your base, it wasn't me. I didn't have that guy there. I'm not a hateful person and all that kind of stuff. That means something happened not good. Something happened not good. So I like that kind of stuff. But man, I dreamed about elections all night. Just everything. I'm ready for it to be over now. I was stressed out. It's like, come on, Kamala. Come on. But she had a nice rally out there. Look, people are criticizing her. And people are saying that, she's not talking enough about what she's going to do. She's not talking enough. She's talking too much about not being Trump and what Trump wants to do and not enough about what she's talking plenty about what she wants to do. She's laid out plans. When you listen to her speak, the overwhelming majority of her speeches are about things that she planned on doing. Are they short on detail? Sure. Just like everything Trump says is short on detail. They're both short on detail. Because the truth of the matter is, we get manipulated with all of this stuff. If she becomes the president, she can't just do stuff. It's not the way our government works. We have, she can't just, I'm going to give $25,000. You can't just do that. You don't have the, you know what I'm saying? You don't have a personal checkbook where you can walk around writing $25,000 checks to people. All that stuff got to get approved. You don't control the money. And if you don't have the House, don't have the Senate, it's a whole dance. And I want to give $25,000 to small business owners and startups and everything. And okay. And then you go here and then they say, well, $25,000 is a lot of money. I don't know that we got that kind of money to be giving to people. Well, what if we give them $20,000? And then the Republican be like, well, what if we give them $5,000? And then maybe somewhere in the middle we end up giving them $9,000. And maybe, but along with that $9,000, now we got to get some tax breaks to some rich people, because if we get $9,000 to regular people, then billionaires should get multi-million-dollar tax breaks. It's a whole negotiation and and of course, we got to be able to do more fracking. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, what do fracking have to do with giving $9,000 to small business owners? And multi-million dollars worth of. Hey, it is what it is, and that's why them bills be crazy. So when they be like, Sherrod Brown, who by the way is way too liberal for Ohio. Sherrod Brown, I'm still tired of those commercials. I'm sorry, they've switched the commercial now. He's not way too liberal. Well, I'm sure he still is way too liberal for Ohio. But you might have had me at Sherrod Brown is way too liberal for Ohio. His vote is a vote for they, them, and not you. Okay, wow. Sherrod Brown is not voting for me. Sherrod Brown don't like me. But then y'all slipped up and y'all said a vote for Sherrod Brown is a vote against Donald Trump. Like, y'all might have had me, but I'm sorry, y'all just ruined it now. He might be way too liberal for Ohio, but it's a vote against, I get to vote against Donald Trump twice? Sherrod Brown is my guy. Sherrod Brown is my guy now. But yeah, that's how, when they talking about, oh, Sherrod Brown voted to allow men to be in the locker room with your 6-year-old daughter. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, what? What? Why would Sherrod Brown make that vote? Look, I don't know the details. Somebody say it ain't true. I don't know all the details. But I know this. He might have actually accidentally voted for that. He might have been voting, you know what I'm saying, for some funding for, get some little babies some food, and some Republican was like, no, I don't want to do that. Well, we do this. And next thing you know, that man is voting to allow grown men to be in locker rooms with little babies. And you're like, how did that happen? That's the way them bills end up happening. I don't like the whole process. Oh, excuse me, y'all. All right. Yeah, I don't like the whole process. That didn't help, by the way. I don't like the whole process. I don't like the way that process works. They load stuff in bills. If it's very important to you, then they'll throw some other stuff in there because they know you want to do this and they don't really have the votes to stop it, maybe. So we throw some other stuff in there. And I don't know. I know neither one of them can get in there and do everything that they're claiming that they want to do. Neither one of them. That's just not the way our government works. I don't trust Donald Trump. I don't trust Donald Trump to do anything above board. I just don't. Again, I'm not like super in love with Kamala. She really, look, everybody think this whole thing with Joe Biden dropping out and all that kind of stuff, it really put her at a bit of a disadvantage. Because now she has to go through everything. If you ever watch primaries, and I know a lot of y'all do, y'all pay attention to, some political stuff, even if you're not, political, as they say. You watch primaries, and then this person will be up in the primaries, and then next thing you know, they'll do another primary, and then they'll be down in the primary, and somebody else will be up in the primary. Now, you might have a few people kind of, up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere around there, but there's always some up and some down. And then by the time everything is done in the primary season, you've come out with whoever your candidate is, and they've been kind of tested and vetted and all of that kind of stuff, and had an opportunity to hone their message, and she didn't get that opportunity. She didn't get the opportunity to work her new message out through the primary season. So we're watching all of that in the general. So she's at a bit of a disadvantage. She's at a bit of a disadvantage. I think she's done a good job, though. I think the message that she's putting out is a message, at least that resonates with me. Valerie says, Kamala ain't nothing but a witch. I'm sure you're trolling. And you couldn't even possibly believe that. Or What when you say a witch, what are you talking about? You just don't like Kamala. You don't like Kamala. Okay. Everybody's not gonna like her. Just like, a lot of people don't like Trump. A lot of people who are voting for Trump, they don't like Trump. And I'm not one of those people who gonna sit here and tell you who to vote for. Even though you should be voting for Kamala. But I'm not gonna tell you that. Because that's not who I am. That's not how I operate. You vote for whoever you want to vote for. But it should be Kamala. But Valerie says, no, I don't like her, Emanuel. Valerie, may I ask you why? Why don't you like her? And I'm not going to try to convince you to like her. I really like to understand the thought processes behind it. I don't like her voice. Her voice annoys me. But I don't like Donald Trump's voice either, so that's not going to make me not vote for her because I don't like her voice. It's kind of whiny to me. But again, I told you, I don't like my voice. Twin says she definitely hasn't moved the needle for me. Well, Twin, we all knew that you... I'm trying to think of how to say it, because I want to be nice to people. I want to be nice to people. And I like Twin. I met Twin a couple times now. Twin, I like Twin. But Twin, honestly, I'm not sure that you're good at assessing these things because you seem to have a bit of a knowledge gap between what you want to see happen and what can possibly happen. Like, you don't seem to understand that some of the stuff that you want to see happen, you want the president to do, they literally can't do. Plus, I think you've been manipulated a little bit. So, I would imagine that would make it easy. Here's what I see a lot of. And I'm not saying it's Twin. I see a lot of this. Y'all know how people like to call me a contrarian? And people say, you go against stuff just to be going against it. I think I see a lot of that. I think I see a lot of, but I see, well, I would say it's enough, at least in my circle, it's enough to say a lot. I see a lot of, in particular, black men, but also some black women, who just want to seem like they're so much more aware. And so they want to go against what they perceive to be the general feel of the black community. To say, oh, I'm smarter than you. No, I'm much smarter than you. You getting tricked. Who's tricking me? They tricking you. This whole, they're not using the Democratic plantation anymore. But this whole, almost kind of what Twin said. It's shit, blackface. It's blackface. See, I see the blackface because I'm deeper than you. You don't see it because you ain't deep enough to see it. And if you ask me, I think that argument falls apart. Only, because let's assume, at least from my perspective, let's assume for a minute you're right. I don't see it. It's blackface. I don't see it. The Democrats ain't did nothing for us. For 200 years, they ain't gonna do nothing for us and all of that kind of stuff, right? So, okay, you're right. Here's where I think the argument falls apart. And it's one simple question. What have the Republicans done? What do you see them preparing to do? And most times, when I've asked the people that I know who deeper than me that question, it comes back, well, that don't matter. Well, clearly that matters. clearly it matters if you're saying don't vote Democrat because Democrats don't do nothing for black people, then the natural question is, and what are Republicans doing? Well, nothing. That's where the argument falls apart. Voting for the Republican is better than voting for the Democrat because the Democrat ain't did nothing, but the Republican, well, they ain't did nothing. But you see something on the horizon, do it look like they about to do something? Well, they ain't got to do nothing. They ain't the Democrats. That's the whole argument. Or at least as it's been presented to me. That's the whole argument. Democrats do nothing. Republicans, well, they do nothing. And they don't plan on doing nothing. But they don't do nothing different than the Democrats don't do nothing. It's a different not do nothing. But neither one of them doing nothing? No. It's wild, at least in my mind. And so that's why I asked Valerie, and if you answered, I'm sorry, I missed it. If you answered, that's why I asked, when you say you don't like her, what is it that you don't like? What is it that you're saying I'm not going to vote for her for? What is it that she's doing or not doing that you want to see done? Look at what she did to black men in California. She put more in jail than anyone. Bro, she was a prosecutor. I'll be honest, I don't know where that information came from, and I can't say that it's necessarily true. But are you saying that she put away more innocent black men that had never committed any crimes, or, you know, that were innocent of the crimes that they were? Like, she put away a record number of completely innocent black men? Or are you saying, like, you know, she did her job and she did it well? So I'm not voting for that woman because she did her job well. I don't know. I'm asking. Because that don't seem reasonable to me. Who says I'm not voting for the prosecutor because they win their cases? Because that's what that sounds like to me. Again, unless you can tell me, like, no, bro, she was prosecuting guys who were 100% innocent, and at a record number, she put away guys who were 100% innocent. And she knew they was 100% innocent. Like, she put away 12,000 men. They were all 100% innocent. She knew it too. Then I'm like, okay, you might have something there. I don't want her either. But if it's like they had a case, the case was presented to them, and they prosecuted the case and won, that's a reason to not vote for somebody? Valerie says, y'all like who y'all like, and I do what is best for me. No. Again, I'm not asking you to not, because see, that's the bailout. That's the bailout, the cop-out, all of that kind of stuff. When you throw something out there, I just bit my cheek, that hurt. When you throw something out there, she put a lot of black men in prison. Okay. Give me some details. Well, no, y'all do what y'all do, and I do what I do. No, don't do that. Come on, help me understand. I'm not even saying all your facts got to be correct. I'm not going to fact check you. I'm not going over here to this screen to fact check you. I just want to understand your thoughts behind it. Is it your understanding? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm asking, is it your understanding that all of those guys she put away were 100% innocent and that she knew it? Because if that's your understanding, I mean, that's very much reasonable. Or is your understanding, well, she was doing her job, but there was a lot of black men committing crimes, and she really should have just looked the other way because, you know, she black. So no, I'm not judging you. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm not any of that stuff. I'm just trying to understand. Nat says when you ask them to think critically, then they come with the cliches. But that's I don't. Again, I'm not here to fact check you. I know fact checking is wrong nowadays. Fact checking is bad. Actually wanting people to have accurate information is bad. I'm not here to fact check nobody in the next 5 minutes. Ron says, isn't the fact that she lied to us for the last 4 years disqualifying enough? She lied about the border and Biden's health. Okay, help me understand, just in your mind, what did she lie about in terms of the border? Again, I'm not here to fact check you. I just want to hear your understanding of it. What do you think she lied about with the border? And then, of course, you know I'm going to follow that up with, what do you believe she lied about in terms of Biden's health? And what would you have preferred her to do and or say? That's question. I just want to know. Because it really doesn't, I'm just trying to be honest. It really doesn't, Ron says, the border is secure, the border is secure, the border is secure. What do you think she means when she says the border is secure? And honestly, did you think that her saying the border is secure mean that no one is coming across the border, quote unquote, illegally? Is that what you thought she meant? I know, it buttoned up. I mean, it's like, you know, could people really do, some people, and I'm not saying you, Ron. Hey, twin, can you hold on just a second?
You got 2 minutes.
You say you got 2 minutes?
You got 2 minutes.
Oh, well, thank you for allotting me time on my show. But it's almost like people think, like, you know, sometimes when we get ready to go to bed, Mrs. Livingston will say to me, did you check all the doors? You know, just make sure I was coming in and out, make sure all the doors is locked. And I'm like, no, everything is secure. That means all the doors is locked. Nobody should be coming in. And is that what you thought she meant when she said the border is secure? Like all the doors is locked. Like nobody can get into the country. Just, it's secure. Is that what you thought? Just curious. I just want to know what you thought that meant. Twin. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. He answered. He said, yeah, but ain't nobody walked in on y'all, did they? So you genuinely thought that she meant no one, not a single individual can get into the country. If she says the border is secure, that's what you really take that to mean. That explains it. Thank you. I would not have taken it to mean that, but at least now I see where you're coming from. All right, twin.
All right, man, D. Hey, hey, man.
Yes,
What's
sir.
up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right so far. Hey, man, I know people get on here and they come with their little soft stuff, and I'm tired of it, man. People tell me all the cussing and everything, but y'all sit up there and watch that gay stuff on TV and watch these kids get exposed by this gayness around this world and everything.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Because I just want to follow here. What gay stuff on TV are we talking about?
You know, they watch the gay videos of gay stuff and TV
No.
episodes and all that extra shit.
Oh,
and gay cartoons and all that. But you get mad at me because me and Ron, whoever cuss on this podcast, I respect you a whole lot. But damn it, I ain't with all that, man. Go talk that crap to them local leaders and stuff. Why they ain't fixing the black community? So don't holler at me what I do. God judge me. So
Okay.
if you don't like the damn podcast and shit, oh well. It's me.
Twin.
But I respect it.
Twin.
What, man? No, man, I'm tired of this soft stuff, man.
Twin,
but y'all can get in the chat, expose
twin,
somebody.
Twin, I'm not asking you about that. I'm not asking you about that. You had your say.
What, man?
I'm asking you, twin, when you say black leaders, what do you want to see who are black leaders? What do you think a black leader is?
Man, the black folks and the black leaders in the community, man, politicians, man.
So you consider, wait, just so I'm clear.
Whether it's church leaders or politicians, whatever, man.
Just so I'm
Somebody
clear.
who NAACP,
Wait.
part of it, whoever.
Twin, just so I'm clear,
Word, man.
just so I'm clear, you consider people on city council to be your leader.
Whoever they come up with things for Hamilton County, right?
So wait,
They make
no, this is a simple.
What?
This is a simple yes or no. Do you consider?
No.
Let's say Alicia Reese. Do you consider Alicia Reese to be your leader?
no.
Okay,
But
who?
she part of the city hall as politician, right?
What? No. So who is your leader as a black man? Who is your leader?
I don't have no damn leader.
So then, why do you have these lofty expectations for people that don't exist?
They do exist. Y'all vote for their ass, right?
No, you're not.
She the leader of council.
No,
right?
no, you're not voting. When I vote, I'm not voting for my leader. I'm voting for someone to go and represent me in whatever
It's the same damn thing,
It's
man.
not the same
Representative
thing.
leader?
No.
What's the difference, man?
The difference is this. I lead me, right? I don't have a leader. But
I need you to, as a lawyer, I need you to represent me. Hey, I need you to lead me off this case, man.
No,
so I can get my shit to go home.
See, I don't
Come on,
see.
man.
I don't
Think
see.
about it. It's the same damn thing.
It's not
Go
the
with
same
that
thing.
Old crazy logic you bringing up.
It's not-
It's the same thing. And at the end of the day, it's the same thing, man.
Didn't you just now say you don't have a leader?
No, I ain't got no damn leader.
So then what are you talking about? I thought it was the same thing.
I don't have no leader though.
Right. Neither do most of us. They're not our leaders.
So
They're
what you
not
call
our
it, then?
leaders. They are
What you call it?
someone
You vote for her to what? You vote for Kamala what? To represent what?
to represent.
Lead you to what?
Not lead me to anything.
Lead you to what?
Not lead me to
On
anything.
this policy that you came for, I want you to lead me in that direction.
I don't
that
want
you
her
said
to
you gonna
lead
build
me.
This brick for me.
I don't want
Okay,
her to lead me.
Okay, what you want to do? Her to do then?
I want her to get up there and represent what she said.
Represent you and lead this policy.
No.
For what I want to do in my
Twin.
community.
Twin.
It's the same damn thing.
It is
Go on with
not.
that.
It's
No,
not.
go on with that. No.
It's not. Have
No,
you ever
whatever.
voted? Have you ever voted?
Man, I voted one time in my life, and I voted for a Reed, and the Reed as the first black president.
All right.
That's
Was
the
he
only reason-
was he
and
your
I
leader?
thought he was, huh?
Was he your leader?
I was hoping he lead the country.
No.
man,
Was
lead the
he
black
your
community to the
leader?
right direction.
Was he your leader?
He was a leader in the command.
Was
At that
he,
time in 08.
Twin? Was he
Of
your
course
leader?
He was leading the United States.
No. Was he your leader?
If I voted for what makes him my leader, then he came a leader, right?
I'm asking you. Was he? Then say yes. He was my leader.
Didn't I just say that?
No,
That's
you
why
didn't.
Understand.
You didn't say
I
that.
just said it. I said yes. I voted for him to lead us. I voted for Twin.
Okay.
And other people
So
too.
then,
People
so
like
then,
you
Barack
too.
Obama
Yeah.
was your leader. Did you do everything your leader expected of you?
It depends on what it was.
Anything that he said, did you do it?
If he said he gonna push for that lower health care, hell yeah, I signed my papers on it. My signature on it. So yeah.
Okay. Well then,
Okay.
well then, hold
you
on.
can't
Can
get
I?
me, Emmanuel, on this.
I'm
one,
not
man.
trying to
Come
get
on,
you,
man.
Twin.
Yes,
I'm not,
you will. Come
Twin.
on,
I'm
man.
not trying to
You
get
can't
you.
get me on
I'm
this.
trying to understand you. So then,
You
Barack
already
Obama.
understand,
Hold
I
on.
told you.
So then,
I only speak one language, man.
So then Barack Obama was your leader. You did everything that your leader said you should do. And so then you got a right to hold your leader accountable for, I guess, your actions?
No, I ain't gotta. No, every man held accountable for their own actions.
Did you follow the law 100% when Barack Obama was in
Hell no.
office? Didn't he
Hell no.
tell you to?
No, he didn't tell me follow no law.
Yes, he did. He
Man,
stood up and did a whole lot of speeches about how black men should be accountable, follow the law, do whatever it is that they got to do to, be accountable for themselves, to stay out of trouble, to
Didn't
stay out of the
Jesus tell
prison
us that
system,
too?
all that kind of stuff.
Didn't Jesus tell us too?
But
we
you're
don't
saying,
follow-
but you're saying he
we
was
don't
your
go
leader,
for it,
right?
dude.
So,
I'm saying, did Jesus tell us to?
but my question, here's why I'm asking
Did
that.
Jesus tell us to?
Here's why, yes. Here's
Follow
why,
all
but
10
here's why,
commandments, right?
here's
To
why I'm
obey the laws
asking
of the
that.
land, right?
Here's why,
Come
but
on,
no,
man.
no, Jesus didn't say that. But here's why I'm asking you
Why
that.
come the Bible didn't
Here,
say that?
those are two different things. You said, did Jesus say it? And now you're saying the Bible said it. And those are two different things. But my point that I'm at, the point of me asking you this question is, how do you be mad at your leader when you didn't follow his leadership?
First of all, how the hell we get on this conversation anyway?
Because you the one, no, you the one said something about our leaders go down there and do this and our leaders do that.
No,
and,
people,
calling
I was
for.
talking about people tripping about cussing and all that
Right.
on the air and all
You
that.
said that,
stuff.
and we got that out of the way. And then you started talking about leaders.
Hey, what you doing? What is it?
What? Huh? Oh,
water delivery.
What?
That's what they said.
What? Who?
Huh?
What? Water.
Unlock that.
I thought it was milk.
Put the alarm. Unlock the alarm. Take the alarm off of me.
What's the code?
I can't tell you, goofy.
Bro.
Stop playing. You play too much, man. No, man. People be tripping on. You sure there's a water delivery out there? Yeah.
Bro, it's a water delivery.
They be tripping, man. They don't be knowing what they dumb boys be talking about.
It's a water delivery.
My fault, man.
Just get the water. What kind of water? Is it Kroger water?
Hey, I ain't gotta. What you gonna do with all that?
Drink it. You go drink
How many
it.
on there?
It's water. What do you do with water?
Man, when he got 30, 40 cases of water, who's gonna do that?
Go unload it. Go help him unload the water, bro. Call back.
I'm sorry, man.
That's
sorry.
all right.
Yeah, man. So you saying why people not voting for her? Or something like that?
No, I'm asking what is your issue with her? And you said something about her being a leader, but go ahead.
Emmanuel, your first impression is do the right thing, right? Make sure it's on point, right?
I don't understand what you're
Your
asking.
first impression.
I'm
saying whether you first time on the job, you want to make sure everything's right. First time meeting that girl, you want to make sure everything's right, right?
No, but I understand your point. A lot of people do.
What you mean? If you after something and you want it so bad, you got to make sure. Damn, if I mess this, I know she ain't gonna holler at me.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Right, I know this.
But I understand you're trying to make a point. All I'm saying, I don't operate like that. But go ahead. The point you want to make is.
What the hell I'm gonna conversate with you for if you ain't never experienced it, whatever, you play too much, man.
I'm not playing. I'm telling you, when I met a young lady, I'm me. If I talk wrong, if I don't open the door the right way, if I don't do this, I don't do that, she getting to meet the real me. I'm not trying to make sure everything is flawless.
You want to make sure your first impression is the best impression.
No, I want to make sure my first impression is the actual impression. That's what I'm saying. It don't ask me. I'm different in that way, but you try to make a point.
I know you're different.
Right.
I know that.
So go ahead and make your point.
Yeah. So my thing is this: he switched the game up so much, man. You don't know when because you're against fracking. 1 minute you're against it, now you own it. When you was against the border, ain't nothing happening in the borders as the borders are. Ain't nothing happening down on the border. But here come the immigrants, flood and everything. Oh, you know, on to jump on the border now? That's what Ron Doolin probably was talking about.
Okay, well, may I ask you a reasonable question?
What?
Is it bad for a person to change their mind and or priorities?
No, it's not bad. But if it's a good note, if you feel like you ain't comfortable with it, oh yeah. But damn it, if you hear a damn bird out there shitting on you and everything, damn it, shitting on everybody, run. You just go stand there. If they say it's a bomb in the building, it's a bomb in the building, run. That's why I'm saying that's what she didn't pay attention to.
What?
When somebody says, man, the immigrants flooding this and that, there's nothing wrong with the border. It's all secure. No, it's not secure when you let them in. Then they in New York, Chicago, raping and murdering people. It's not secure, but it's okay. Come on, man, with that goofy stuff. What? Nothing, man. You hear what I'm saying?
I hear the words that are coming out of your mouth, but I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm saying when somebody was telling that's why she wishy-washy, and that's why people like, man, what is she with it or she not with it?
Okay,
I'm
so
saying
again,
right now it's too late in the game trying to catch up, man. She done struck out 3 times.
Wait a minute.
And what she's saying is it's the same damn playbook that Obama came back.
Wait.
She's just doing it. She's just in a woman body.
But twin, this is okay. I'm not gonna. Again, I'm not here to fact check nobody. But
I said, Trump, she's gonna run you over, dude.
Not with all that water. That'd be terrible. But
How many on that?
I said it was like
Man.
36.
You for real?
What are we talking about? Are we talking about water again?
Go ahead, Emanuel.
What I don't understand is, okay, it's okay for twin to hear something and change his mind. But it's wrong for Mrs. Harris to hear something and change her mind. That makes her a bad, person, representative, leader?
If I say I'm fracking, I'm gonna go fracking, baby drill, whatever. I'ma do it. Since he's saying it now, you go jump aboard, but you was against it and stuff.
Okay,
Which one
wait.
you go do?
Can I present you with a scenario?
Of what?
What if I say I want to live a gang life, and I live that life for a while, but then I find that that's not the best life to live, and then I change my mind and try to not live a gang life? Am I wrong? Am I wrong for changing my mind? Even though I was warned about the hazards of gang life, I was arrested and all of that kind of stuff, and I decided to do it anyway. But then one day I saw the light and I changed my mind. Am I wrong for changing my mind?
I'm not trying to hear that.
I'm asking a question.
I'm not trying to hear that.
Am I wrong for changing my mind?
That's a dumbass question.
Am I wrong for changing my mind?
No, people try to look at it like, damn, let me see her positive. Let me see what she's talking about. What's her agenda on this and everything else? It's too late in the game for what you did. You should have been climbing out the gates.
How long before it becomes too late?
He got fake
I
COVID,
thought it wasn't too
COVID
late.
for him.
I thought it wasn't too late until you're dead, right? It's never too late to change until you're dead, right?
She coming out there. Hey, he got fake COVID. Hey, you got to take over. Oh, what I'm supposed to say, boss? She can't even look around. She got to make sure daddy right there to give her the nod. Oh, it's okay to answer. Come on, man. That's goofy as hell.
I'm not sure what you're talking about with regard to that.
You know when she be in our interview, either Walsh there or whoever else there, and she got to turn around. I forgot what, 60 Minutes, one of them, she had to get the nod after that Trump debate.
I don't think that's true, but it may be.
What you mean ain't true? And she up there looking.
I don't think that's true.
Then the teleprompter went out. She couldn't even say nothing. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
When was that? When?
When was it? A month or two ago when it went out?
What teleprompter? What are you talking about? What event?
She was at some rally or somewhere and it went out.
I think
you can't recall.
I think that's something probably. Now I said I wasn't gonna fact check, but if you can't recall it, then
it was a month or two ago. I know
probably,
she was at a rally.
It's probably something that you heard, but you don't.
Damn what I heard.
But you don't have
right
any.
There.
Wait.
Stop it.
So you saw.
You pissing me off,
so
man.
you saw the teleprompter.
On,
you saw the words on the teleprompter disappear.
Man, she couldn't even say.
Did you see the words on the teleprompter disappear? It's just a question.
They go left and right.
Twin? Did you see? Did you see the words on the teleprompter disappear?
Why did she pause? When she paused, she couldn't even finish what she was saying.
Twin, I'm asking a simple question. Did you see?
No, I didn't see it, but I saw her face.
So then it's something that you heard, and you believe it. That's fine. But you didn't see the teleprompter.
Imagine when you at the State of the Union address, when Biden or Trump or whoever at the State of the Union, they go left and right. Read off of it. That's what she was doing. Soon as that thing stopped, she couldn't even say nothing. Okay, 1, 2, counting and stuff like she in kindergarten. I'm like, what is she doing? Oh, the teleprompter must messed up.
Twin.
Come on, man.
Twin.
What, man?
You have no idea. You heard something and you believe it.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to your little message or whatever.
Okay.
So you could, goddamn it, start facing reality and look at stuff. Talking about I'm seeing things and all that. No,
No, I didn't say you're seeing anything. I asked you where did it happen, when did it happen, because I'm not aware of
But you
it.
don't watch
And then
TV,
I
but you
asked you,
watch
I do
wrestling,
watch
though.
TV. Then I
But you
asked you, did you see the teleprompter go out? And you
You don't
said
watch
no.
you don't
So
watch TV,
that
you
means
watch wrestling.
you're
So I
believing
understand
what
you.
you heard.
Okay.
Why
I
do
heard,
people not want to
I heard.
admit that they don't
worry
have
about it.
firsthand
Don't worry about it.
information?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't
All
worry
right.
about it, homie. Don't worry about it. I'm going to holler at you.
Bro, I need like
got it.
25 gallons of water.
Man,
Can
I don't know
you
what
can you
to
hook a
do.
brother up? Can you hook a brother up? 25 gallons. I'm sure it'll
Go
fit in your
ahead.
car.
No. Nah, man, I'm gone.
All right. I need like 25 gallons of distilled water. I'm trying something new with my dip tank. Why is it hard for people? Number one, why is it hard for people to answer questions? Number two, why is it hard for people to admit they don't know a thing firsthand? If you can't, look, I've been on a stage with the teleprompter, the two little things with the little, those things are interesting. You know, the two little pieces of glass, that's the teleprompter, and they can see the words on there. They can see the words on there. And, you know, then a big teleprompter in the back. And I've seen a teleprompter go out with my own eyes. Now, I could tell somebody, you know, they'd be like, she was up there talking, and then she just stopped. What happened? And I could tell somebody the teleprompter went out. But guess what? If they didn't see the teleprompter go out, they're taking my word for it. What is wrong with saying, but no, I heard that and I believed it? What is wrong with that? Why can't people, come on, y'all. A lot of stuff that we believe, that's why I try to be, you know, clear on this is being reported. They're saying that this is what happened. It's my understanding based on the news reports that I've seen that this is what happened. I heard somebody saying that so-and-so said this. You know, all of that kind of stuff. If I know firsthand, I'll tell you this is just a fact. I know it. I saw it with my own eyes. If I don't know firsthand, there's nothing to be ashamed of to say, well, I read a news report and I believe the news report. I'm not sure that we can have effective dialogue if we can't be honest with ourselves. I know this. I know this. You don't know it. You heard it and you believe it. That's different than knowing. I heard it. I read about it. I believe what I heard and read. But on this whole leader thing, what did you? I'm not understanding. I keep hearing people talk about leaders. Our leaders this and our leaders that. Our leaders this and our leaders that. I keep hearing this stuff. What do you want from people? Who is your leader? Who do you look at and say, lead me to wherever? I don't understand the whole black leader thing. And maybe it's just me. I'm weird in that I don't have a leader in that way. Sure, I elect people to represent me, but I understand that they only represent me to the degree that they can. Like, for example, Sherrod Brown. We all know he's way too liberal for Ohio, but a vote for Sherrod Brown is a vote against Donald Trump, so that they kind of cancel each other out. But I'm not sitting back saying Sherrod Brown is my leader. I probably agree with more stuff with Sherrod Brown than I disagree with, but I don't agree with everything Sherrod Brown do. So he's not leading me anywhere. I looked at everybody who was saying, I want to represent you in the Senate. And I said, okay, based on the people that's trying to represent me, I guess you would represent me better than Bernie Moreno because he's only out for himself. That's what they say in the commercial. So you can go represent me. That don't make him my leader. Who are these leaders? Fame?
Emanuel?
Yes, sir.
What's up, little? You all right?
I think I'm okay.
Oh, that's good to hear. At the risk of being repetitive, missed most of the show, so I was just wondering, what's your take on the little verbal Donnybrook that was on the radio today, on terrestrial radio, between Lakita Cole and the mayor?
I don't know.
Did you not catch it?
No, I don't get opportunities to listen to the Lincoln Ware show. Tell me what happened.
Oh, well,
if
they were having their little regular segment, Lincoln Ware and the mayor. And huh?
No, that's the one. Every time I hear somebody say that, is it Lincoln Ware and the mayor, or is it Lincoln Ware and the mayor? I don't know which one it is. But that's just funny to me. It's just I have this really strange sense of humor, and little nonsensical things like that tickle me. Go ahead.
Yeah, see, you're the type of guy that pronounces the H in whip and white, don't you?
Can you pronounce the H in white?
Yeah, like that stuff you put on cake, Cool Whip.
I've never heard it pronounced like that. But no, I do try to pronounce sometimes the H in with. Absolutely.
That's why you're pronouncing the R like that in where. But anyway, yeah, that lady, little Yellowhammer called in and started insulting the mayor. Told him, like, you don't get to call it, you don't get to come out here and insult our black leaders, because he referred to two aging local yokels, Dwight Tillery and Charlie Winburn, as irrelevant. And clearly in the context of their opinions don't matter to what I got going on in my administration at City Hall. And she tried to act like, that she tried to stir up some BS by making it seem like he was calling them, just irrelevant as individuals on the whole and whatnot. And I thought it was very distasteful of her to try and, flip that around like that. Because those two gentlemen in particular are irrelevant at this point in time, as far as City Hall anyway.
Wait, now hold on. Wait, would you say that the majority of the people listening, because you kind of hedged your little bets there, would you say that the majority of people listening would assume that he was saying irrelevant with regard to whatever decision he made at City Hall, or would you say that the majority of people thought that he was saying that they're irrelevant people?
It depends if they're active listeners or not. If they were actively listening, they could clearly catch the context. If they just heard a few words and jumped, then they're going to think that he was dissing these old black sages.
Okay, again, I didn't hear it, so I don't know. If somebody, like if Brent posts it on the Friends of the Buzz site, then I'll get an opportunity to see it, and then I'll make a judgment for myself. But I'll be honest, I can't take nobody's word for it. I didn't, because it's politics, and things get weird with politics, so I don't know.
Well, I'm as right down the middle as anybody.
Well, that's not true.
That's very true.
That's clearly not true. Here's why I say it's clearly not true. What did you call Lakita?
That woman.
No, you called her something else. A yellow something or something like that. What you call her?
Oh, the Yellowhammer?
Yeah. Yeah. When you start off by calling somebody something like the Yellowhammer, you are not 100% down the middle. That's off the table.
That's because in the last thing we've heard from her before this, on the radio, the last thing we heard about her was a sexcapade. From here to Indianapolis, whatever the hell she had going on, I forget what it was exactly, but it was something about a dude and some feds.
Well, no matter what
you know
it
what I'm
is,
talking about, right?
no, I think I do, but no matter what it is, you fall on one side, and the side that you seem to fall on seems to be kind of the, I don't want to say anti-Lakita, but definitely not pro-Lakita side. So if there was some dispute between two parties and you're calling one our mayor and the other the Yellowhammer, you clearly have a side. You're not straight down the middle. That's just, I don't even think we can debate that anymore. It's just understood.
Understood by you. How much of the people out there listening do you think would say that I'm not being biased?
I think you would say that you're not being biased if you were being honest. So now, not only are you being biased, you're also being dishonest intellectually, because you know, if I start a conversation off like, you know, our mayor said this, and then this old fool said that, I'm clearly not right down the middle. That's just being intellectually honest. You know that I'm not being down the middle when the conversation starts like that.
Isn't this special? I call this show to ask you your conversation, your commentary on an event that apparently you didn't see.
Correct.
And the conversation turns into all these scurrilous accusations about me.
No, these are not scurrilous accusations. These are just honest observations.
Again, scurrilous. I'm just saying, B. But yeah, I just found Lakita, the Yellowhammer. You know, I call her the Yellowhammer because the last thing us in the public sphere heard about her was some Yellowhammer shit. So yeah, whatever she was involved in, I'm telling you, I want to say it involved some type of sexcapade or another gentleman or something. But I just didn't understand why she would call in to say that. First of all, how did she jump all those people? You know, the buzz obviously moved her up the line to talk and whatnot. But I just don't understand why she felt the need to take it there. There's obviously a schism between the Black Boule and the mayor's office.
Well, come on.
Maybe the mayor's office isn't honoring the iconoclastic nature of the Black Boule.
Well, I think again you're not being intellectually honest in your assessment. Clearly, we know, we understand that there is a connection between Lakita Cole and Dwight Tillery. They have a history, and they definitely have a connection. And based on the clip that I saw on Friends of the Buzz, they were in the studio together. And so, Fame, if you and I walk into a room and make some statements, and, you know what I'm saying, you my dude, like, you know what I'm saying, we cool, like, we've been rocking with each other for the past damn near 30 years, and then I hear somebody going hard on you, yeah, I'm gonna call in and defend you. Not only was I a part of it, but that's my boy that you dogging out. So clearly I'm gonna call in and say something about it. That's just, come on. It's not, oh, there's some sort of schism. If he was saying that Mr. Tillery was irrelevant, be it personally or politically, it's reasonable that one of his, I don't know the appropriate term to call it, but one of his people would call in and challenge that assertion. Come on, that's just reasonable. And it's also reasonable, being somebody who understands the idea of what happens in radio, if the mayor is attacking Dwight Tillery, and I'm not saying that he was attacking him, but if the mayor is attacking Dwight Tillery, that Dwight Tillery's partner calls in, I'm going to see that. I know this is going to get testy, and, you know, if that's good radio. So, yeah, you're getting jumped to the top. No doubt. Only person that you wouldn't jump over would be Dwight Tillery.
No, Lincoln Ware, a 50-year veteran, did what he was supposed to do. Let the shit continue.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, I don't know, because he testified in the murder trial. All I gotta say. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you really want to be letting shit pop on the radio. Listen though, but yeah, I'm just saying. Of course, she's gonna stick up for the person that brought her in the game.
Yeah.
You know, I understand that. It's like Felicia Rashad stepping up for Bill Cosby. You know, sometimes you step up for the wrong people. You know.
Okay.
We appreciate former Mayor Tillery. We appreciate his service, and we appreciate him for his time. But it's time to move on. You're an octogenarian, still doing old school stuff. You know, it's over. Let it go. You brought nobody into the game. No black male leadership into the game behind you. You understand? And from what I understand, Lakita Cole was more of Paul Booth's creation or whatever, if you will, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I've
Okay,
always,
I'll take
I,
your
yeah,
word,
I've
though. That's what
always,
you said from what I was told.
I've always seen her attached more in terms of like a mentorship kind of role with Dwight Tillery.
Oh, do you mean a mentor-mentee relationship, or do you mean mentor relationship?
I don't know the difference. I'm not sure what mentor means.
Mentor meaning pills and drink and weed, along with the lesson.
What? Why would I mean that? That doesn't. What? Okay. Well, let me.
It goes back to the Bill Cosby reference.
Okay, let me correctly answer then the question. I don't know nothing about no pills and sex and none of that kind of stuff. I've never even heard rumor of anything like that happening between the two of them. So.
Oh, me neither. I'll say that. I was just asking.
Okay.
You know, I was just asking because he's of that generation that was known to do that. Let's not act silly now. He's of that generation. You know, and men of power tend to do that type of thing to women, especially women that are 30 years younger than them. I'm just saying. But I digress. Hey, man, it's always a pleasure. You know, we'll catch you enough on here. We need to catch you on here more. Y'all need to buy them sweatshirts from Emanuel so we can get him on the air more. He can, you know, do his thing more. But until then, everybody, be well. Oh!
All right. That was fame. I'm not 100% sure what we accomplished there. Again, I didn't hear whatever happened. I heard a little bit of Wyatt talking about it. But just a little bit, and I was kind of reading some of the comments, but I don't have a understanding of what happened, so I don't have an opinion on it. But I mean, I know you can kind of tell when somebody is down the middle and when somebody is definitely not down the middle when they introduce the two people in that way. One is our mayor, and the other is the, what do you call her, the yellow jack or whatever. I don't, whatever. You know, that's not a down the middle call. We all know that. So yeah, that's that. But I don't understand. Nate.
E-Man.
Yes.
Now I almost wish that somebody had a call so I would have more time to get prepared before I made this call. But I made the call because I didn't want somebody to jump in there and then I not be able to get through. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
So first of all,
hold on, wait. Before you start, is my niece with you?
None of your nieces are here.
Oh, I had a task for them. Okay.
Oh.
Well then forget it.
Contact me off air. I'll put you in touch with them.
I'll do that.
All five of them if you want to. Anyway, so listen. Let me start with what I want to talk about. It occurred to me that right in our midst, people are radicalizing our people. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know what we can or should do about it. It just seems very terrible. You know, they go to a rally, a KKK style rally on Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
They hire a comic who's known for making all kind of racist comments. They put him on the stage as the warm-up act for Donald Trump and for the other people who all go in there and spew all kind of crazy, do all kind of crazy talk.
Yes.
They calling Kamala Harris a witch. They calling her a B. They calling her a CUNT. They calling her a, they calling her the Antichrist. All this stuff is being said on the stage at a political rally.
Mm-hmm.
And the media, rightfully, is highlighting some of this stuff because it ain't like Donald Trump's in the rally by himself. He's got 20,000 people, and let me just put a pin in it right there. Beyonce went to a rally with Kamala. It was 30,000 people in Texas. So they're making a big deal about crowd size. You know, that's Donald Trump's thing, crowd size. Well, Kamala had a bigger crowd than him in Ruby Ridge, Texas, than he had in New York, where he's from. So I just think, why would you give more attention to the smaller rally than you do to the larger rally, which is what Kamala had? And then she turned around. He had his rally on Sunday. She goes up to Ann Arbor, Michigan, on Monday and have an even larger rally than the one he had on Sunday night. So just from a crowd size perspective, if you're going to give more attention, it seems like you would give more attention to the one that had the larger crowd and maybe that made the most news.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know about that. Only because of the nature of what happened at the smaller rally.
Well, Beyonce was there Friday.
Well, no, I'm saying
That's news.
because of the hateful nature of what happened in Madison Square Garden, that one is naturally going to get more attention.
I get it. So a couple of things that I've been hearing that's been troubling me.
All right.
Number one, there seems to be a concerted effort of people to push this guy who's running against Greg Landsman. Now, I think you know Greg Landsman much better than I do. And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Greg actually pay for a show on, as he called it, terrestrial radio?
He
black
did.
radio?
Yes.
So he put money into black people's pockets even before he was into politics. And then didn't he come on and do the preschool promise, where, I hear all these people talking about, we care about the kids, we care about education, education is the key. But here's a man who, before he was in politics, worked to get, and that had a disproportionate positive effect on black kids. He put black kids in daycare and in preschool.
And based on all of the people that I saw, guests that he came into the station with and people who he worked with that organization, I would say that it was majority black.
He put a lot of black people on. He put them on the payroll. He hooked them up. He gave them connections. So I ain't personally heard nothing bad about Greg Landsman. He lives in the district. The guy running against him don't live in the district. So
Now, wait. Now, is that a fact that he doesn't live in the district, or is that one of those I'm going to do a Marcus and dig through somebody garbage fact that he don't live in the district?
No, that's a fact.
Okay.
And in fact, I was just going to say, you don't have to take my word for it. Voting records, except for a few select people, police officers and certain law enforcement judges or whatever, if they desire, people's voting addresses, voting records, and voting histories are all public records. You can Google them if you know what to put in there. It'll take you to the Secretary of State's office website. Then you can put their name in. You got to spell it correctly, and you got to know which county they live in, and it'll pop up their address. And then it'll also tell you which congressional district they live in, which state senate district they live in, which you know what I'm saying, on down the line. So if you look up Greg Landsman's opponent, he don't live in the district, which means you can also do this too. You can go to the Board of Elections website, put in the person's information, and up will pop a sample ballot. So if you pull up Somers's ballot, his sample ballot, and I know because I've done it, his name ain't even on his ballot. So why would anybody vote for somebody who can't even vote for themselves? Now, his people, Tracy Lawrence, Gregson Jr., and them boys, remember when they used to call themselves the alt-middle, and they used to all pretend they were independents, we ain't Republicans? All them so-called used to call themselves independents who now are showing their true colors that they are Republicans. They will say, well, there ain't nothing illegal about it, so why you talking about it? And that's the same thing they use when it comes to, well, let me finish on him, then I'm going to get to Lakeith and them. Hakeem Jeffries is in line to be the first black Speaker of the House. That's an important role to play, to be in charge of the Congress. And he's got a good mentor in Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi showed how to wield power. And I have no doubt in my mind that Hakeem Jeffries has been there, he's been watching, he's been learning, he's been taking notes, and Hakeem Jeffries, as Speaker of the House, a proud black man who used to be called radical, that would be good for black people. So if you vote for Landsman, his first vote is going to be, who do I vote for Speaker of the House? And if the Democrats had a majority, Landsman's going to vote Hakeem Jeffries. That's another reason to vote for Greg Landsman and not the guy who's running against him. You get me? Now, they say, well, did he break the law when he put his name in and decided he was going to run for Congress? And, of course, the answer is no, he didn't. And nobody says that that's the standard. So when you talking about Mika Owens...
Now, hold on. Nate, just so you know, you got about 2 minutes because I got to get out of here.
Oh, wow. So when you go to talking about Mika Owens, these Negroes start saying, well, did she break the law when she gave away the black majority? No, and nobody ever accused her of breaking the law. So my hope would be that if it's going to be a fight, and it looks like it's going to be a fight between the Team Tillery and between Team Abtab, which it seems like if there were some elders, they would right now be trying to intervene and say, wait a minute, what's going on here? How can we resolve this? How can we bring peace? How can we, because we don't want this to get nasty. We don't want this to get messy. We all, after all, are supposed to be on the same team. But I don't see that happening. Now, your last caller, Wayne, he did a terrible job because I didn't get to hear the mayor and Lincoln Ware today, so I don't really know what happened. And even after his call, I still don't really know.
I don't know.
About Lakeita. Did Lakeita call? Did she confront the mayor? What did Lakeita say? What did the mayor say? How did Charlie Winburn wind up getting on the phone? What was the context of Mayor Ashtab saying somebody was washed up, not effective, whatever he said, allegedly said? Shouldn't somebody have called your program by now? What time did you get on the air? At 3 o'clock?
Probably about close to 3:30.
Well, by now it seems like somebody, the telephone trucker, I heard him call us a few minutes ago. You mean to tell me he couldn't give you a full and complete report about what happened? It don't make no sense to me. So I can't really answer that. I can just criticize the people who come before me and say that none of them have done a good job, at least in the time that I've been listening, because they haven't told the story. And those of us who didn't get a chance to hear the Lincoln Ware show, we don't know exactly what happened. We're just getting tidbits from biased perspectives, and they're not doing you or us a service. That's all I got, unless you got questions for me.
Wait, so you said Lakita Cole and Charlie Winburn jumped on the mayor?
I'm saying I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't get to hear it. So now I feel.
Well, you said, how did Charlie Winburn end up on it? So they were all three on the call, or all three of them was on the call together.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just have seen people dropping Charlie Winburn's name, and I know they were all in the studio last week, but I don't think they were all on the same call. I don't really know.
Oh.
And that's why I'm so disappointed in your callers, because they should have came prepared to get the rest of us up to speed, those of us who didn't get to listen to the show today. Even Blade, where's the Vampire Flair?
He just sent the message in. He said, you called Lincolnware Show.
Yeah, but it was the last 5 minutes.
Oh.
I missed the fight, basically.
A few people are saying all separate calls. So I guess the mayor was on, and then I guess when he left, then Lakita called, and then when she got off,
So Lakita did not talk to him.
Well, they're saying they were separate calls.
Well, why did he say that somebody is washed up or whatever this insult was?
But now somebody, DeAndre say Lakita Cole jumped on. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened is the answer to the question.
I mean, was he talking behind the wife's back? Did he just come in there like, I'm going to talk smack? Because I heard what y'all said about me on the radio, and I ain't no punk. And so, I don't know.
Well,
But
DeAndre and Vernon
we
says
should know.
Lakita called and talked to the mayor.
Okay, I know you said you're about to go.
Yes.
Why haven't these people called you already?
Look, I think a lot of times what happens, and this is reasonable, people don't necessarily want to rehash what happened on the Lincoln Ware show on this show. This show was more for, we're going to have some conversations, we might do a little bit of thinking, we're going to do a little bit of laughing, and, just interacting with each other and just wind the day down, as opposed to raising the temperature of whatever it is that happened. And I think because they understand I don't and can't watch and listen to the Lincoln Ware show, so I'm going to be woefully behind whatever the conversation is, so why even put me in that position? I think that's why people don't do it.
Little bro, you sounding a little naive. I say that with all due respect, because I remember people used to call me when the Uber driver had a little podcast, and then they would say, basically, we're listening to the Uber driver, and then we're listening to Lincoln Ware, and then we're listening to the Bell Bondsman, and then we're listening to Emanuel Livingston with the Afternoon Experiment. So these people are in for the whole work day, and I don't believe that they believe that the rest of us who come in at the tail end of the day don't want to hear about what happened on those other shows.
Wait, who is the Uber driver?
You know. The guy who they tried to get me to donate money to, apparently he was begging people to finance him a show, and you know who the Uber driver is.
Okay. Oh, okay. Somebody's saying Ivy or Mr. Griffin.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I honestly did not know. I did not know that.
See, and then by tomorrow, this won't be a story. So we will be left. I'm just so frustrated. I guess I'm going to just have to go out here and get these leaves up out my yard.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will contact you because I have a task for.
And I'm not making nobody smile because of your caller. I'm not making nobody smile. Because I'm not going to be smiling. I'm going to be frowning out here being rough with these leaves. Anyway.
You need a blower. That's what you need, a blower. I told you that.
My arm's already sore.
Oh. All right.
Man.
Enjoy the rest of your day. All right. Ron said, now you heard what he said and you took it as fact. What did I take as fact? I haven't taken what? What did you look, sometimes when you're trying to prove a point to the person who made a point, you should at least have a point to prove. What did I take as fact? I didn't take anything as fact. I didn't even know what he was talking about. All right. Yeah, I got to get out of here. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all day. I got to go. I'll probably be over here at this church probably till about 10 o'clock. I mean, I'll be really tired tomorrow too, but I do have every intention on coming on. So hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow. Was my assessment off? Is that why y'all don't call and talk about the things that happened on the Lincoln Ware show and all that kind of stuff? Because I don't get to listen. Y'all care enough about me for me to just not be like woefully inadequate in a conversation. And this is at the end of the day, and so we bringing the temperature down. We want to do a little bit of talking. We want to do a little bit of thinking. I know some of us don't want to do way too much thinking because that throws us off. And then we want to kind of just have a little bit of a good time. Twin say your show today, so you can't relate to. Okay. And Fame says nobody likes to deal with hard news all day. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Wyatt covers the Lincoln Ware show sometimes, so by the time we get here, we've already discussed it. All right. He did just what Nancy Pelosi did. Ron, I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, are you hearing voices? Are you okay? Because it sounds like you're responding to things that didn't actually happen. Kim says, I have a blower, so I'm cool. Yeah, I got a blower too. And they tell me my blower is said right on the side. It's like the air, the pressure, whatever, is like a Category 3 hurricane? I'm walking around with a Category 3 hurricane in my hand. Blow them leaves right on up out of there. And he up there in Toledo. You know, in Toledo, I didn't know this until up in Toledo, you blow your leaves. And you know me, y'all don't know this. I blow my leaves, right? And I actually go blow the leaves of my two neighbors on the right. So I blow all of our leaves. And then I got to scoop them all up and put them in them leaf bags. Nobody asked me to do it. I just be trying to be a good neighbor sometimes. And I got to scoop them all up and put them in them leaf bags. And then hopefully they come and get them. Even though sometimes they sit out there, it seems like for a month. You know, in Toledo, you just blow your leaves to the curb. And they had a machine to come by and suck them all up. They only have to put them in bags. They literally just blow them out to the street, to the curb. Hey, man, if I could do that, I'd be out there for hours getting up leaves, putting them in the daggone bag. But I kind of like it. I don't know why. But I kind of like it. I like getting out there with the blower, getting all the leaves and bagging them. I got the little plastic chute thing. You know, you put it in the bag, and open it up, push it back, and then you can, load it up. Yeah. Blower. Get a blower. Daryl says, that's how it is here in Forest Park. Man. Cincinnati. Mr. Mayor. Mayor. M-A-R-E. Mr. Mayor, if you would get that service together, could that be considered shoot, this daggone mind stuff, not being able to pull up words. When they sold the railroad, they said that money could only be used for what? What is the word? You know, fixing the roads and building up current infrastructure. Thank you, Tria. Couldn't that be considered some infrastructure improvements and just get one of them things where they just drive around the city and suck up all of the leaves so I don't have to bag them up? Even though I kind of like it, I could do without it. I guess technically that's not existing infrastructure, but they could use some of that freed up money, because this is what I told y'all they were going to do in the first place. They could use some of that freed up money to get whatever it is that they need to get to come and suck up all the leaves. I think we should get together on that and have a conversation with the mayor. M-A-R-E. Y'all, I got to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I'm going to go sit down for about 10 minutes, grab something to eat, run on over here to this church, hopefully finish this whole system tonight. I really don't want to go there on Saturday. I want to be finished tonight. So hopefully finish this whole system tonight. And then that be that. Ben says, stop bagging your leaves, mow them. It's better. It's better than getting your lawn fertilized. It's natural fertilizer. But I don't like the way it look. I don't like the way it look. You mulch them up, and they do kind of fall, but then you can still see that kind of stuff, that leaves, the mulched up leaves. It's not a good clean look. I just prefer to just blow it out, and then through this whole little cul-de-sac, there are no leaves. Because like I said, I get everybody's house in the cul-de-sac and then just bag them up. Diane says, what's for dinner? I don't know. I'm on my own tonight. So if you ask me, it's probably some Chipotle. I do brown rice now. It's my order. Brown rice, black beans, fajitas, chicken, corn, cheese. And I'm good. That's probably what's for dinner tonight. Look, y'all get out here, enjoy yourself. It's a beautiful day. And get out and enjoy it. Tomorrow being Halloween, I think I'm gonna end up having to take the little baby trick-or-treating. I had to call her mama. We haven't had this discussion. I don't typically take her trick-or-treating. Either her mama or her daddy do. That's not my thing. I did that when my kids was little. I graduated. But I think I'm going to have to take the little baby trick-or-treating. We'll see what happens. But get out, and it is Chipotle. That's what I said. I said Chipotle. Or did I say Chipotle? Either way, it's the same. We in America. Shahara says, everybody get the Frisch's if you can. We got 7 days. Why do people like Frisch's? Frisch's food's always nasty to me. Not nasty, but not delicious. It's like they don't season anything. Like people, the fish is this. And I'm like, the fish is bland. Like, it ain't no seasoning on the fish. Ain't no seasoning on the breading. It's just bland. Why do people like it? I don't understand. If Frisch's go away, my life will be the exact same. Fine. I don't care. I don't understand what y'all see. I don't understand what y'all seeing in Frisch's. Only thing they had that I used to like was the liver and onions, cause I like liver and onions. Only thing they had but I think they stopped serving that, and that wasn't always good. Just sometimes it was good. Nat says big boys are good though, but they really not. They really not. The onion rings the same. There's no seasoning on the breading. It's just they literally took maybe some flour and some cornmeal. I'm not a cook. Some flour and some cornmeal or something, battered some plain old white onions and dipped them in the fryer and gave them to you. And you like, ain't no flavoring, ain't no seasoning, ain't no nothing. It's like, but I don't know. CK, real quick.
Hey, Livingston, how you doing, brother?
CK, I'm doing good. How are you?
Man, hey, man, I've been wanting to talk to you, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm all the way back like cooked crack. You hear me? All the way back. Got my L's back. Got my job back. I just want to call in and thank you, man. I'm glad you talked me off the list, brother. You know what I mean?
All right.
I had to call you, man. I got my job, I got my L's, and I got a car, man.
Now, you when you say your job, you mean because you was a over the road driver, right?
Yeah, that was a couple of years. Yeah, I've been in the 2-year struggle with the suicidal and calling you and you talking to me and helping me. You know what I mean? You was helping me out. I really appreciate that, man. And
but you about to be back to being over the road. You got your CDL.
No, that's over. I had to, I forfeited. It's over. But the depression from losing that career drove me, to this depression. But then, you know what I mean, I started getting it back, and then I had he'll never tell you this, but Wyatt, remember he said Team CK?
Uh-huh.
You ever heard him say that?
Yes.
Yeah, man. He hooked me up with a nice gig, man. Hooked me up with a nice ass, right? 2015 Chevy Malibu, you know what I mean? Gold, looking good, got the tint, you feel me? So, it's people out here that will support you and help you get back on your feet and give you a second chance at life when you think it's over.
Oh, that's what's up.
I got to commend it, man. Got to commend Wyatt, and I got to commend you, too, because, you done talked to me a few times, man, and I was down and out, and you said, no, just persevere, and, I really appreciate you, man. That's why I always say God bless your family, because I know you come from good stock, you and Wyatt, you know what I mean?
Hey, that's what's up. I keep telling people, man, Wyatt is a good dude. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to agree with a lot of, his policies and, his positions on stuff, but Wyatt's a good dude.
What black man give you a car and a job? Say, hey, I'll send you an invoice. I say, all right. But, that's the thing. We got to look out and appreciate for people that look out for you. You got to, pay it back to people. Not pay it forward. Pay it back to the same people. You know what I mean?
So
I can get well.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you're a bounty hunter now.
A bounty hunter? Hell no. Why you do that?
I'm just teasing, because he got the bail bond business. I'm just teasing you and Wyatt.
Right. Hey, that would be a nice deal.
CK the bounty hunter. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, I would have had to. Hey, for what he did, hey, I would have had to be a bounty hunter. Like, look, this is how I got in the bounty hunting game. Wyatt looked that, but man, it's just great to be. I feel back alive. And that bus. Oh my God! When the last time you been on the metro, man?
Last time I went on the metro was for that Blink stuff. Other than that, it's been years.
Oh, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Y'all had a good time?
It was all right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So you know what the bus is like. So, it's all right. A little expensive. I mean, look, $80 a month. That's how much the bus pass costs you, man.
Okay.
It's 80. Yeah, 80. But I'm back out here, man, and it just for people to know, America needs to know that black men do help other black men get back
Yes.
on their feet in America.
Yes.
And they don't have to, don't have to be, some people just like helping people. And I told you that you and Wyatt, the King and I, that fatherhood promotion that y'all been doing for years is paying off, man.
All right.
I see it in the community, man. Hey, God bless you, man. God bless everybody in your chat.
All right. CK, I wish you the best, bro.
Much love, man. God bless you. I'm going to listen.
All right. All right. That's what's up. And, sometimes people do stuff and they don't tell nobody. Sometimes people do stuff and they don't tell nobody. A lot of times if I do something, I always ask people not to tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily be wanting people to know. Not that I'm out here doing a whole lot. When I do stuff, I be like, just don't. Here, it's just between me and you. But sometimes people be so, grateful for the stuff that people do. That people, come out and let people know. And you have a perception of a person. And you think, man, this person is this or this person is that. But that's not always the case. People do. Real quick, I might have told y'all about this. But real quick, I try to make sure from time to time I do nice stuff for black people in front of the little baby. Like, every once in a while. And I don't know. It's important to me that she see black people being nice to black people. And she'll ask me like, Grandfather, why did you pay for their Chipotle? And I'll be like, hello, baby, sometimes you just want to do something nice for somebody. You know what I'm saying? You want to do something nice for, and when you do something like that, just out of nowhere, people don't know how to take it. Like, oh, bro, did it? Oh, bro, well, can I just do this for you? Oh, bro, can I just do that? And you be like, no. This is just one brother to another brother, man. I love you. I appreciate you. And I just wanted to show you some love. And the little baby be like, Grandfather, why did you do that? And I'll be like, because sometimes, as black people, we stand together and it's nice to just show love to people. But you gonna hear your whole life growing up how black people can't work together and how black people can't stand each other and how black people just want to hurt each other and how black people can't treat other black people right. But you will know that some black people want to see you do good and some black people want to, do something nice for you. That black men, we can love each other and show each other support. For real, I have this whole conversation with her like almost every time. I don't think she even asked. Last time, I don't think she even asked why I did it. She just kind of looked at me and nodded her head. And I'm like, she getting it. Because that's why I do those little things around her. But you never know. And I like the idea that people know that black people are out here helping other black people. Black people are out here showing love to other black people. Black men are showing, because y'all know the image that we see of black men. Two black men who ain't never seen each other, ain't never met each other, one can do something nice for the other just because. And I like that idea. So, I do it at, and again, what I'm talking about is small, a little $9, $10 bowl. I ain't giving nobody no car. But, yeah. So just keep that in mind. CK, you made me smile. And you know me. That's what it's all about. So, CK, you can say it. You were the reason that somebody smiled today. You and Wyatt. Y'all were the reason that somebody smiled today. Because that just make me feel good in my spirit. And that's what we, as black people, most of us here are black. If you white, I'm not against you. But you see the same images of us. But sometimes we show love to each other and we give each other a hand when we get the opportunity. Or we, like I said, we just do something just a little nice to brighten up somebody else's day. Now, I do have to admit, sisters, I don't really do it very much for y'all anymore. I don't do it very much for y'all anymore. Last time I did it for a sister, Last time I did it for a sister, I said, okay, what did y'all get? Because y'all know they be slow sometime and they right there behind me. And I'm like, add theirs on. And they added on. But first I asked, is it okay if I pay for y'all? And they like, oh, that ain't necessary. And I'm like, no, I just want to do something nice for y'all. And they like, okay, sure. And, I paid for them. And they like, okay, cool. And then, well, but I got a boyfriend. I'm not trying to holler at you. You young enough to be my daughter. Why don't I look like trying to holler at you? I'm just trying to do something nice for you. So I'm like, I can't be doing nice stuff for sisters now. Because sisters always, I can't say always, but a lot of times when you do something nice for a sister, they think you trying to holler. And I find myself saying stuff like, I want you to know I'm not trying to holler. I'm happily married. I'm trying to have no relationship with you on any level. I just want to know, can I pay for your food? Just to do something. You have to say all of that kind of stuff. You may as well not do it. You may as well not do it. So I need the sisters to talk to the other sisters and tell them sometimes just let somebody do something nice for you without thinking that they want anything in return. But that might be our fault. Maybe that's been their history. Every time a man did something nice for them, it's because they wanted something from them. So maybe I'll keep that in mind too. I'll pick back up on that every once in a blue moon. Yeah, I got to get out of here. Enjoy this weather. It is beautiful here, and do whatever it is that you do. But whatever it is that you do, be the reason that somebody smiles today. Till next time. I'm out, y'all. Peace.